Hi everyone, this is Professor Rajesh from Cambridge Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today I'll be explaining about linear search and binary search. Before going through this topic, let us understand what is searching. Searching is a process of finding a given element in the list of element is called searching. Here I'll be explaining about linear search and binary search. What is linear search? Linear search is a process where we find a given element in the list of elements sequentially, that is one after the other, until the element is found or until we reach the end of the list, the searching happens. Linear search works on both sorted and unsorted array. Sorted array in the sense the elements are arranged in a particular manner. Unsorted array is elements are arranged in a random fashion. What is binary search? Binary search is a technique which works only on the sorted array. In order to apply this binary search technique, your array should be in the sorted manner. It is better than the linear search technique because the number of iterations decreases in binary search, or the number of looping decreases in binary search compared to linear search. Now let me explain what is linear search and what's the logic behind linear search. The part of the code has been shown over here. Now, the input required for linear search program is we have to specify the number of elements. Based upon the number of elements, we'll be entering the array element. Now, since the number of element n value is 5 array element has been entered: 10, 30, 100, 50, and 60. You can see the array of elements are in unsorted manner. Next is enter the key element. Now 50 is the key element. The logic behind the program is the key element will be checked with the first array element. If they are both same, no. Again, the key element will be checked with the second array element. Again, the key element will be checked with the third array element. Again, the key element will be checked with this array element. When the key element is found, then we stop searching the list, will come out of the program and will print the location where the key element is found. For this, what is the logic behind the program? Int of found is equals to 0. A variable called as found is initially declared with the value 0. Why do we use this found is, if after performing the linear search, if the found value still remains 0, means the key element is not found. If the key element is found, then the found value is changed into 1. So let us see how it works in the first pass. The pass 1, we start with for loop. I value is initialized to 0. We'll check for the condition 0 is less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. When the condition is true, we'll come inside the for loop. When we come inside the for loop, we are checking again one more condition using branching statement. Only if this particular condition is true, the found is made as 1 and will come out of the loop. If the condition is false, I will repeat the loop. Now, according to the given, let us see now. Key w equals to e of I. What is key value? We know key value is 50. What is I value? 0. We know. What key value? We'll compare 50 with a of 0. What is a of 0? A of 0 is 10. Is 50 w equals to 10? False. When the condition is false, what happens? I will just increment the I loop. I will become 1. In second pass, what we'll do is, when I becomes 1, I'll check whether 1 is less than 5. Yes, it is true. We'll enter into the for loop and we'll check key w equals to e of I. I value is updated to 1. So I'm checking the key with a of 1. That is the first, this particular element I'm checking. The element stored at the location e of 1 is 30. Is 50w equals to 30? No, false. Again, I gets incremented. I will become 2. Again, I'm checking for the condition 2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. I'll come inside the for loop. I'll be checking for key w equals to e of updated value of I is 2. So 50 w equals to e of 2. The value present or the element present at e of 2 location is 100. I'll be checking 50 w equals to 100. False. Again, what happens? I will increment the I loop. I will become 3. In the fourth pass, I'll check for when I value is 3, I'll check for the condition 3 less than 5. Yes, the condition is true. Again, it will enter into the for loop. Key w equals to e of 3. Now we know what is the value stored at the location e of 3. 50 is stored. I'll be comparing 50 w equals to 50. Is 50 w equals to 50? Yes, true. Students, this is true. It is not false. It is true. 50 w equals to 50. It is true. When the condition is true, what happens? The found value is changed into 1. Now, found value is changed into 1 and we are applying a break. Break in the sense, come out of this loop. When I come out of the loop, what is written over here? Found w equals to 1. We have updated the value. We have changed the value as 1. Found 1 w equals to 1. Yes, 1 w equals to 1. We are printing the location. The location is printed by using I plus 1. Why do we use I plus 1? Because our index starts with 0. Now, what is the I value here? 3. 3 plus 1 is what? 4. According to us, element is found in which location? Fourth location. First location, second location, third location, fourth location. So it will print element found at the location 4. This is how the linear search works. Coming to the overall logic of linear search, the program starts with hash include stdio.h, void main, open flower braces, and we have a close flower braces. All the statements will be written inside the main statement. Here I'm using I'll be declaring the variable in the very first line. N is a variable, I is a variable, a of 10. This is an array. Don't give the gap here. It's an array. Key is a variable. Font is equals to 0. Now initially font value is initialized to 0. Next is you are displaying a message on the output screen telling enter the number of elements. Based on this, you'll be entering the elements. Now suppose if you enter the number of elements is 5, 5 will be stored in the variable n. Now depending upon the n value, I'll be inputting the loop. I'll be inputting the array element. How do I input the array element, which we have already discussed in the previous slide, with the help of one for loop and scanf. First, I'll be storing the value at the location e of 0, then e of 1, e of 2, e of 3, and e of 4. So 5 elements will be stored in that particular respected location. Next is enter the key element. I'll be entering the key element. Key element, the element what I enter, it will be stored in the variable key. Then searching happens, which we have seen in the previous slide. How does the searching happens? Key element, unless until this condition is true. When the condition is true, found is 1, break, come out of the for loop. If found is 1, the element is found in I plus 1 location we are printing. If this condition is never true till the end of the array, that time found value will remain 0, then it will print the element is not found. This is about linear search.